name is Dzifa Mrs. Abakanshan. I'm a beautician, a baker, and my little boy is he'll be 4 months in a week time. Finding out I was pregnant. I actually had 3 miscarriages before this one. So my very first time of finding out I was pregnant, it was after I think a month after getting married, and it was so I missed my period, like days passed, and I took the home test. I was eager to get pregnant, yes. So when I realized it wasn't coming, then I got the test kits. Tested at home, and it was positive. I was so much happy. Then I thought I was a superwoman. I started going around my daily activities, carrying water, doing all those stuff. And on the 8th week, I think 7 weeks, a few days, I started bleeding. Then before I realized, baby was gone. And the second, after a month, I got pregnant again. This time around, I didn't do much work. I relaxed, but still, the superwoman in me was still working. So I was still going around once in a while. I do stuff. Then also on the 7th week, getting to the 8th week, I started bleeding. That was then when you realized, no, we have to slow down. So I lost that baby too. So the third time after a couple of months, 3 or 4 months, another pregnancy. And this one, I slowed up, rested. I wasn't going to work. I wasn't doing anything. I had my workers taking care of the shop, my salon. So I wasn't going there. I wasn't taking orders for baking. Everything was on hold for me. I was always in bed. My husband was helping me with everything in the house actually. And 7th week, getting to the 8th week, I started bleeding, and we lost that one too. So we went to the hospital, did series of tests, and the doctors we visited 3 gynecologists. None of them could tell what was going on. So we were told to just maybe relax, enjoy life, forget about, try and take our mind off all those things, like trying to conceive and see what would happen. God, pray as usual, then maybe our body would work or something would just happen. So to just relax. So we went back having fun, relaxing, but I really wanted a baby. Yeah. So one day it was time for me to see my monthly flow. Then it didn't come, so I said, oh, I didn't tell Husby about it. So I was like, let me wait for 3 days, a week. It's possible it would delay for a week. So I waited. After a week, it wasn't coming. Then Husby asked about it. I said, it's not coming. Okay, then we should test. Before then, I was getting this ovulation test kits to test my ovulation period, how active it is, and all those. So we had that, and that's of the pregnancy test kits at home. So sorry, we tested. So I got a test when I realized my flow wasn't coming. So I did the first one in the morning. When I just put the urine on it and waited for some few minutes, and I wasn't expecting it to be positive though. So the first one, to me, it wasn't positive. I kept it somewhere. Second, third, fourth, I think I did about 5 tests for 3 days. All to me, I didn't see was positive. So when Husby asked about it, I was like, oh, as usual, and yeah, they are positive, you know. My mess is party. Young person, I am showing a meaning. Then he was like, when you fa, and I'm so no that one. He went to it, he picked it up and watched. and he asked, I didn't share any. And I'm saying, I'm sure. Sincerely, what I was seeing on the test case were like emojis. The first one was like, hey, madam. The second one, madam, oh, this baby. So I didn't see, I wasn't, maybe it was just my mind playing silly games on me. I didn't see anything. But he when he read them, or probably when I kept them for a while, they all read positive. And I didn't know it was positive. So it was we who saw them. I was like, I didn't read in the He said, Masha, Bibia interested a positivity. That they say old bad news. So keep trying. That was it then. He saw it, realized it was positive. They went to the hospital. We didn't even go to the hospital. We were like, no. First, yen train, maybe a hospital scan, they will pressing my abdomen and all those things. No. And it's a bit my baby, no, as saying, this time around, let's keep it to ourselves. We are not telling anybody we are not going to the hospital till less 12 weeks. So we didn't go to the hospital. We kept it to ourselves. So 12 weeks, then went to the hospital to confirm, and it was positive, and truly, I was pregnant. Baby was swimming in there. Yeah. First, the fact that everybody was happy for me, so I was being pampered. When I outdoored myself for the first 3 months, like 12 weeks, I was indoors. I wasn't going anywhere. We were giving excuses like, oh, I have traveled, like I'm busy, I'm going to work somewhere, and all those things. So when people saw I was pregnant and this one it has really come to stay, everybody was, most people were happy for me. So they were pampering me here and there, and I was able to ask husband to do everything for me. In fact, Miss Somano anytime, and he would do it. I was enjoying it, especially at night when I'm hungry. I have to wake him up to prepare something for me. I was enjoying it, and we okay. You remember seats first. Wherever I go, no, I've been offered seats first before everybody, and it was just nice. Your cravings, you get to eat whatever you want, and you don't think about pot belly, fat belly. Whether work is there, you have to work out. I didn't think about working out. No, we didn't pay, and it was nice. Yes, those things. I get to send my friends around, ask people to run errands for me, and they just couldn't say no. I wasn't taking advantage of them though, but I was enjoying it. Yes. First 3 months, the vomiting. Everything, even if I breathe, everything I take in will come out. And sleepless nights. Obiada, untuminda. Trail. It's like Bibi something was eating up. Bibi real body name. I vomited throughout, from when I realized I was pregnant till I gave birth on Wednesday till the Monday, I think Tuesday in the car, and I'm in a free period, and Wednesday on the day of delivery. So I vomited throughout, but the first 3 months was intensive. Everything I eat, I couldn't eat my favorite wache, and some soups. Oh no, never be sense be I have to do away with soaps. Be a pets, then I can't sleep. Me need sleep at the party, AGI friendship during my pregnancy days. And when getting to the latter part of the pregnancy too, and I joke, my story, it's like a daytime, mommy. When Ubia done, I said, media, Adiachi. mean to mean that I can't sleep on my side. I couldn't sleep. It was sleep there. Sleep in a terrible part. No. Then was be a da. Na me shun. When you enjoy sleep no. Na me tell. You can't wake him up. You also have to be vigil all the time. That was how it was. Aside that, yes, terrible way now. It broke during contractions. Now, my contraction started, I think, a week or two to delivery day. So, then they will say, oh, go to the hospital, then come, so endure. Then they will do your first pregnancy. Yes. Oh, okay. Oh, yes, endure, sir. So it was when contractions started. They made me and said something. I was like, something is coming. Then I was with my mother. Then I'm like, oh, Miss Mommy, I didn't ever see a moja or say that. I was in the hospital then. Now I'm in the hospital bed, so I was told to lie on my left side. So I was busily enjoying the left side, sleeping when it came. Yeah, that was how my water broke. Delivery, day of delivery. As I said, it started a week or a week or two before the final D day, and I gave birth on Wednesday, sorry. So Monday, I was seeing this little watery discharges. I thought it was my water breaking because I've read about it and I learned sometimes it's not always that the water will just come out. Sometimes it will be gradual. So when I saw it, I was like, oh, let me go to the hospital and see if it's it. I am alone. I live alone with my husband. So it was just the two of us, and he goes to work. He leaves early and come back late. So I'm mostly alone. And so it's this my mother's friend, who is now my mother because my mom is not around. She's 2 houses from ours. So she's the only person I call on when I see any changes because I'm alone in the house. So I called her that, oh, this is what I'm seeing. So he said, when they go to hospital, maybe and you know these old people, they said, they will just come. So we went to the hospital and they checked and said we haven't started dilating, so we should come home. Then Tuesday, I saw blood. That day, I think he was home. I don't know what. I think he was home for a holiday or something. So she was home that day. I saw blood, and we had a Ghanaian appointment on that Tuesday at 3 p.m. So I called the midwife in the morning and I told her what I was saying, and he said, "Oh, we should wait. If contractions or the pains I've been feeling become so much, they will come to the hospital. If it doesn't before 3 p.m, we should wait and still come and see the Ghanaian at 3 p.m." Okay, so I managed to sleep. When it was 3, I got up, I called we called the woman that we should go at 3. Then my husband was like, the two of you should go in and let me stay back. And if it's really delivery, then I'll bring your things. Okay, then I went to the woman and when we got there, it started like the pains were getting much painful than before. We still waited and saw met the gynae. When I entered the room, it was like, this woman is contracting. She's in labor. So, Monko keeping the woman in bed. You know, that was Tuesday. That was it. It started and throughout the night, Tuesday night, contraction was so much till Wednesday morning. Then, when my water broke, it didn't stop. It was the water was coming. They were like, okay, it's either and we see it, and I said, we'll wait. I was getting scared. It was my first time, and meaning said what a baby breaking once, then maybe the baby will come. But this time, I didn't know about the fact that it's only bit me up, and it was coming plenty. So they had to transfer me to a bigger government hospital. I was in a private hospital, so they took me to a bigger one, Winneba. Yes, and when we got there, I wasn't. Yes, we got there. They checked. I had gotten to 6. The midwives took over. They said, "Oh, I can give birth. There wouldn't be any need for CS." So they helped me. I was induced, and by the grace of God, baby came. Sincerely, I was happy and mad at him. I was happy because finally I am going to be a mother. Dzifa. I was happy. It was, yeah, I was happy. Misheno. Then I asked myself, me ba. Ana obeko. Even till now, sometimes I feel say, kakra. You remember, ana media. Really, really isn't mine. Is this beautiful boy mine? I was so happy, confused, yes, and mad at him because I say, me moment of time, but say share what I went through. Then I said, I don't know, but yes, when me work can so your man is simple. I want to meet you. And I told him when he was in my tummy, like I told him all the beautiful things I would do for him. Because we were alone in the house, I was always talking to my baby. May you see when I go to the market and I see a new dress, oh, a new thing, oh, I'm buying this for you. When you go to the hospital now, you trust scan and he's like, oh, you're okay, because oh, your baby is fine. Then I'll tell you, oh, I'm going to buy this for you. Then I'll go and buy something new for him. So that on the D-Day, Obeyan is your mommy. But then now me money nano. Whether we are me, city wa. And I put that I do it no hear me. So when I saw him, I was a little mad at him, but the joy was more. I was happy. Yeah, I have a baby. Yes, so much. So much. Waking up, preparing to go out. Now I have to plan my time like whole week now. My planning PBA. I can't just wake up to do anything, no. And one thing I realized about him, they be any idea or maybe and they obey all laughing. Once in a while be obey soon kitten. So which day is going to be today? What is going to be temperament for today? See, Ayana, before maybe you know, I put him first. Time wise, waking up, cooking, house chores, work, BBI, even if I have to take orders, it puts a lot of things into consideration. And Sana, so there have been a lot of adjustments to do. Everything about my life, BBI. First is, I'm a mother. I have a baby. Me too. I have a baby. Because during my darkest days, I was like, no, maybe and you'll be catching me so say you'll be no baby as your baby. You have a good heart, maybe you can adopt. See, say and you'll be an baby, or maybe I was part of the and you'll be an baby people. And I said, finally, I have a baby. That one, I'm surprised and I'm happy, grateful to God. Also, the fact that I can tell, I can differentiate between oswan. I can tell, so is that a soon way? Maybe in a diaper. Is that a soon way or also or person under? This particular is soon also. Maybe with the day where he wants to bed. Maybe Nitimia Nete, it's in also science way. And when I'm able to do it, even sometimes husband baby Sammy say, then we usha then then I'll tell you this time also okay. Why you see my dad's already also no. Maybe I say I can tell, and it's surprising. And talking, all those things. I said meeting I see my better I see for this was almost 4 months. I said 3 months I've been with him, I can say I've got to know him and understand the child baby talks and baby gestures now. Yeah, so it's surprising that I'm able to do all those things and understand baby language. So no, I don't.
Oh, you can continue.
Okay. So no, I don't. And in a way, yes, at least I'm working around it. Initially, it was terrible. I just didn't know what I was doing. I had people as an elderly woman coming to, I would say my mother figure in my life, yes, coming to bath my baby. Then we best spend it around maximum 20 minutes with it. Then I'll be left with the baby alone. We have to, whatever happens, or say me figure out. Sometimes you ask them the question, and the thing is, they are all the people around. My mother is not around, so all these people are my mother's friends from church who are helping, and they also have things doing. So they are not always around. So whatever happens, no, it's either I will go or I'll ask someone. Make I will be na me bisa, and it wasn't. I was getting different suggestions from people. It wasn't easy, especially there was a time when I had my baby. Yes, breast I wasn't having producing milk, so we had to stop quit the exclusive breastfeeding stuff. Then I had to give him formula. Edu baby, no, my baby was constipating. I didn't know what to do. Cry. Omubeka said, "Money is you." Midwives, my money is you. They later realized, oh, since I'm giving him formula, I have to give him water. And it was actually the cause of the type of formula I was giving him. I don't know my baby no constipated. I didn't know all those things. So I remember one Friday, I cried. I cried so much the whole day. And all these things, no, I wasn't opening up much to Hosby. But that Friday, when he got home, oh, I said, what is it? Then I started crying. I was telling him, say, me also, I am sad, I am confused, I am scared. Maybe I'm going to hurt my baby. I'm not able to do things that are very healthy. Maybe or constipated, also, then a do an ajoa, or yes, some yamabi, or stretch or training moon, it was scary. Maybe me na me. It was so confusing, so I just didn't know what I was doing. And the health people were helping. Suggestions and balance were so different. That was confusing. But gradually, I realized that no, he is my baby, so I have to stand on my grounds, follow my motherhood instincts. Then I listen to people. When I ask, they give me solutions. I compare them, what the hospital midwives are saying, what I Google, what I read from Google, what my instincts are telling me, all those things before I make a decision. So now, I'm getting there. Small, I'm getting there. Yes, my body has changed so much. I used to be a slim, shorty, sexy girl, but now, Obolo. Obi be whom me now a trail. Oh, when I meet people that mention, oh, Patrick, good evening, and I do that. Obe just then Obe done wa. He mean who? The way I can see you. In fact, I've gained so much weight. I've gained so much weight, and my complexion now, I'm not as brightened as before. I wasn't so fair, but I was there. Slaying a little, and now me color sister my can see my tummy. Oh, we are trying our best to wrap and work out and hoping for the best. So my body has changed so much. Sleep. As I said earlier, we need sleep a breaking friendship. Even before me were a baby by a cry. And when he came, sleep is not part of motherhood. And come still there na many come on the initially in the nana joke because we weren't getting breast milk to feed him well, and I didn't know so Saturday like me man on milk now he wasn't sleeping, so we weren't sleeping. First 3 days later, no sleep, and now on that kakra after 12 sorry me sleep here in batches kakra on beka say obada no so wada. It is not always true. It's 90% untrue. But you have other things to do. If you obey what you know, obey say obeda no na sorry. Now my husband will go like under no ninja that be on that cry. So who yet is obeda pe, he will be up to sleep there. I've told myself say GCB I started school at Sana Meda. Till now sleep is just not part of motherhood. So if you want to be a mother, you need sleep and share and you're fine. Sleep is not part. Breastfeeding is nice. I enjoy it. Initially it was first 2-3 weeks now I had sore all over my nipples. But you still have to give it to him, and breast milk come back first week into your man formula. But still I was breastfeeding him alongside the formula. And now he doesn't take the formula. When he got to 2 months and is it 2 weeks, he started rejecting the formula. So now it's solely breast milk, and it's nice. It's just nice. Yes, I'm back to work. Salon and baking. It's not easy. Now I don't have any help at the shop. So it's just me doing all the work there. Waking up, getting ready for work, getting him ready. Sometimes I will say, drying on our corner. Or no water. Because one that and a job, sorry, you know. Do an pa 5 a.m. 6 nothing gentleman order. Sometimes no I'm say me ready na me shop. You have to work around it. Be or when no sa be jarring when he's sleeping, which I don't enjoy doing that, but I have no option than to do it. Now because he's not eating or solely breast milk eating. Juma kakra, be attending to customer kakra, now sometimes too, or per se yen kitano, be yen baby kakra. So I have to beg the customer. Me attending to maybe me yen it. Na customer no baby sitting or no, because I don't have help around. It's just myself, my baby, and husband. Sometimes I get friends coming around to help, and they say I will be also anytime. So it's not easy. Work is not easy. Cry with the salon, no, and then most of the times I get customers holding him whilst I attend to them. And with the baking too, I need or shimichi, I back him na me sometimes someone pay would bed to walk a cry, and the bed to swing and I credo mono or no shimmy me a cry, no my swinging kakra me add me need to go kakra. It's not like before, it's not easy. But kakra. Life goes on, yeah. But it's easy cry. Sometimes make us so. There was a day I wanted to cry, and I told my husband, and I'm in Jai, especially I should lock up the shop, and I'm in farmer will be. And I'm in Koye solely mother would not say no, that is not you can't do it. Because me started man I was eager to go back to work. I was missing work, shop, and everything, and now you are there, you want to stop. So with the help of my husband, the encouragement and everything, no, I'm sailing through. But as I said, and easy. I hope it's we'll get there. Yes, 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 yes. Even though Osa, 3 months, no, I found some 4 months. You better so on started and responding much to Nyama Ye man, but I do it, and or yes, sometimes I responding and match with on time. But say on smiling, dear girl. We are there to dance, especially when he wants me to back him. If you have so may dress it up. So you have to just be dressing up at the same time, dancing and singing, making up funny faces and all that. And it's interesting when initially me we say how possible say only akola unkwana when you beje. And it's nice being with him alone in the house. It's interesting. Or baby, you best me, so I have to do something, and I dance, I sing. Nicknames. We already had the name Osaberima for him when we found out I was going to have a baby boy. So that was the name we're giving him, Osaberima, when he wasn't born till now, like after him coming. And we named him, we finally gave him the name Osaberima. So it has been Osaberima when he was in the womb and out. So now Osaberima. Osaberima. It's what is it, uncertainty? I don't know. Sometimes I'm scared of how he's going to turn out. Will he be able to like be a good boy? It is my wish to raise him the godly way. Like I want him being in the church type. Sometimes I'm scared. I'm really scared. But I pray about it. How is he going to turn out to be? Is he going to listen to what we will tell him? Or he has his own agenda? What is his future going to look like? How will he even grow up and be a healthy boy, healthy baby as he is now? Are we going to, I don't know, we're told every month that as he's growing, he's going to come up. There are going to be surprises about his growth and all that. And I get scared. I get scared. I just get scared. It's scary. The baby is a big prize. It's a big reward. The baby himself is a big reward. And the whole thing about the whole motherhood thing is a reward from God. That's how I see it. And I'm grateful for it. Being able to having the healthy baby. Having the baby first is rewarding. Healthy baby is a plus. Being able to take care of the baby, feed, handle him rightly, him or her rightly, is a great reward, and I'm grateful for that. So, one, it's my prayer every woman experiences pregnancy, labor, and motherhood. Also, motherhood is not child's play. Motherhood. Pregnancy, okay, sometimes some people have easy pregnancies, but motherhood itself is not child's play. So, once you become one, you should seek help. When you're a superwoman, you can't do it all. You would need help. And when help comes, accept and appreciate it. Also, those who offer their help, don't suffocate the mothers with your help. Because you're an elderly woman, see, they'll be kind of final. Mothers, how young the mother is, she has instincts. And the mother's instinct is always right about their child. So we should allow them to sometimes follow their instinct. share them, listen to mothers. Now, being the first time mom, if say you don't have people listening and at least appreciating your thoughts and I say your instincts now, it feels bad. And also, most importantly, help, accept help, seek help, allow people to help you. Me oba me chaya, oba ya, ubinya baby, ubinya jumaye. You babysit when you visit, so that I can at least minya free time, even if it is 5 minutes. I cherish it. So we should allow people to help, and those helping us shouldn't suffocate us with their help. That's it.
Thank you so much for watching this video. Do not forget to like and comment and share Ajomo Baby on Instagram, on Facebook, and on YouTube.